What's going on, Newcastle Fans TV? So back with the review. So it's finished at St James's Park. Newcastle 2, Arsenal 1. Now we're going to start off with the lineups, Lee. So it was pretty much the same team. It picked us at that against Leicester last game.
I think you've got to, haven't you? The team's won 3 from 3 previously. There was the question, would Slimani come in because he was available? That was the only thing that you might question, but I wanted Gale to start because he does them channel runs, and I think you've just got to be happy with the same side. I think no one can really argue about it, and I think what surprised me was the Arsenal lineup. A lot of there's no superstars amongst that, and I looked at the full 18. There's probably Aubameyang, the class Lacazette as a superstar, not me, but overall, going back to Newcastle, I'm quite happy with it.
Elisha, were you happy with Rafa Benitez's changes?
Definitely, he kept it the same. You know, don't fix something that's not broken.
That's right.
Kept it the same. Done exactly what I would expect. You know, he normally changes, but he's been keeping it the same the past few weeks, and it's paying off. You know, the last time we beat Arsenal here was many years ago, and it is the Rafa effect, and he got it spot on again today.
So let's talk about the first half, Lee. So it was one of them where it looked 50-50, both teams were going for it. Arsenal looked as if they were more likely to score, and that did show through the Lacazette goal, in my opinion. It was a ball that went across the box, and it was a simple tap in for Lacazette. I mean, don't get us wrong, it's a great finish, but you know that they're easy goals to score.
Arsenal were targeting that left, and they must have set out and say, right, there's the weak link behind DeAndre Yedlin, because he does push up and leaves that space so behind, and they kept doing that diagonal ball, and he got caught out a couple of times, and I haven't seen it back on replay, so I can't really pinpoint it's definitely him, but it looked like him, and the goal come in, and was it against the winner play? Maybe, but you know, it didn't let Webb get down. The crowd, as soon as the goal went in, the crowd like, come on!
We went straight at it, didn't we?
Yeah, it was none of this, it was none of that, and I think the mentality's changed a bit, and then we went and we scored a fantastic goal. Shelby's ball out to the right, the ball whipped in, and there's Ayoze Perez yet again. Great.
Would you question Petr Cech though? I think he ought to be doing better. I mean, he did dive, but he should do a lot better.
From my end though, I'm in the Gallagher.
From where I was, I believe he should have dived. He should have done a lot better with the goal, but you know, a 1-0 we'll take it. The crowd were G'd up, and if there was anyone that was going to score towards now and then at half time, it was us. Yeah,
we went in half time, and then the second half it died off, but we got that goal. I think once we got that second goal, it was like to see the game out. But what surprised me is Hoslu's sub.
Yep.
He brought on Perez, who got a massive stand ovation. Credit Ayoze Perez. And the Hoslu was like, whoa, because he already brought on Slimani, and then he brought on Hoslu and that, and I was like, where's he going to play? Is he going to go 4-4-2? But he was playing in number 10. I've never seen that before. It was interesting, but we hung on. We got the win.
Second half as well, I know you were quite nervous because obviously sat next to you. It was one of them where I was saying it could go either way. You know, Arsenal for me they were casting their own downfall for our goal. Really, it was a great touch by Richie, to smash it and pass Petr Cech. But Arsenal were bringing on kids really, which wasn't helping that problems.
Yeah, that wasn't helping. I was very surprised. Their bench was very weak today. I know they've had European football, fair enough, but come on, it's Arsenal. Like, I'm sure we could put better subs on there. Seriously, because that was atrocious. I wasn't expecting that. And you can understand the problem that Arsenal fans are having. But that last 20 minutes was awful, because Arsenal always seem to have this thing in the locker in the last few minutes, and I was hoping that wasn't going to happen, and it didn't.
We did have a couple of opportunities where we hit the crossbar, and we tried.
I was saying 3-1 in the beginning, and it should have been, and we should have scored again, arguably even 2. Today Arsenal just weren't on it, and I was very surprised. I knew they would have made changes, but that from Arsenal today wasn't good at all.
But Newcastle seen the game out, and you know, it was one of them good battling performances. The fact that we turned it around from being 1-0 down, because it 1-0 it could have went horribly wrong.
Credit us as well. Credit our lads as well. It's not just Arsenal's fault. We went for that. We fought for that. We had more fight than what Arsenal did, and I've said it again and again. They're not really bothered. Their only way in the Champions League is through Europa League really now, and we're just full of confidence at the minute, and that showed, and we were up for that today, and we got 3 points, which was the most important thing.
So Lee, should we hear from Rafa Benitez?
Aye, let's hear from Rafa.
Important for us to achieve that, and the way that we did it. So every single player, every fan, every member of the staff, I have to congratulate them, because it has been a fantastic achievement in a very difficult season. So we started learning without too much experience. Some players in the Premier League, and little by little we were growing, and especially this second part of the league, the team was growing in confidence. So we were so good in a lot of things that in the end I think that we deserve to be where we are. Some people were dreaming that maybe we could be here, but they were not awake. We were awake. We were believing it from day one, and then we achieved what we wanted.
So that was Rafa Benitez. As you can tell, he's happy. You know, he wanted 40 points. He's never really underestimating Arsenal, and he got his tactics spot on today. His substitutions were fantastic. Lee, what do we do now moving forward? That fact we've got 41 points. You know, we can potentially chase Everton and Leicester.
It's absolutely mad to consider that we're sitting. Well, we're not sitting. We're standing. Yeah, in mid-April. And we could effectively get top 8, which is mad considering you talked about 3 months ago, everybody was so negative in the league table. It doesn't look real for me. It's like, are we there? Are we really there? It's like, bloody hell, we're safe, which is nice, and I think the atmosphere and everyone's more relaxed, but it feels fucking good, and pardon my French, but it really does. It just feels, it feels like that. It's like, job done. That's it.
Stress relief, basically.
It is, job done.
Do you not think it was the signings that have made the difference? Because they've all looked confident. I mean, especially Kennedy. I mean, he's just been transformed. He's not scared to make something happen. You know, he's got that bit of trickery, that bit of skill.
Yeah, I think from the turn of the year we've been excellent. We've honestly been one of the most informed teams in the Prem.
We're in the top 5, I think.
Yeah, and you know, is it down to them 2 signings? Because Kennedy does give you confidence going forward. Then you've got the stability at the back with Dubravka, so probably could be that. But you know what it is? All of them lads today put 100% in, and that's the mentality that Rafa's got now.
I think Shelby was good.
We've had so many managers in the past that haven't got the right mentality. He's found the winning formula, and he's found the way to manage his players to get the most from him.
Stick up for Ayoze Perez, because we'll always give him stick, and I want to give him praise because he was absolutely fucking mint today. Got his goal, ran the channels. It just seems like he seems a confidence player. He's taking on players. So there's loads that we can go on about. You said Shelby. I'll say I'm going to go Perez. I'm going to throw out there fucking mint.
I think
it's Rafa's birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday, Rafa.
Yeah, happy birthday, Rafa Benitez. Celebrate, have a few drinks, you know. But
just give him the love heart, you know.
it's the thing is, the only issue I've got now is, can we potentially get Europe? Is it possible?
Nah. I think we're safe, and that's it. Let's just top 10. Let's just be realistic. Say that, because when we make a beat on Monday night, it'll be like, but let's just try and keep top 10, because that's good, you know. Rafa can then go in the summer and say, yeah, this is what I've done for you with no money. Give me the money, Amanda Stevie, or whoever comes in, 10 million, whatever. You know, not that I want it to be 10 million, but now Mike Ashley will give us 10 million.
Elisha, who's your man of the match?
You know what it is? Because he's been brilliant the past few games, and he's done it again today.
Perez.
I'm going to go John Joe Shelby. Anyway, that's been our review for the game. Don't forget to put your comments down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV.
And yourself.
And to myself, 100% NUFC, and Elisha FC. So, Elisha FC, 100% NUFC, and Newcastle Fans TV, which you're watching now. And don't forget to put all your comments in and let us know about the result. Anyway, see you all later.